know that General George Armstrong Custer isn't a general?
In 1876, Custer was a lieutenant colonel in the 7th United States Cavalry. Because he had been a 2-star general in the Volunteer Army of the United States in the Civil War, everyone still called him general.
We're as wrong about Custer's flamboyant appearance as we are about his rank. We always picture him at his last stand as a buckskin-clad, saber-wielding cavalier with a neatly trimmed mustache and long locks of flowing blonde hair. We accept that image because that's how 19th century artists always depicted Custer. But the inaccuracies in those paintings almost outnumber the brushstrokes, starting with Custer's weapon.
Nobody carried a sword at the battle. Those were boxed up long ago. They just got in the way. Another myth is the long hair. His hair was cropped short before he'd set out on the campaign. And he probably hadn't shaved, so he probably pretty scruffy and not the dashing cavalier of the Civil War years.
But everyone knows the hot-headed Custer disobeys orders not to attack because he wants all the glory for himself and his cavalry regiment. That myth has gained a lot of traction over the past half-century.
It's like Custer's freelancing. He's out there all by himself. It's Custer that's doing all this. It's not the rest of the country. It's just this evil, Indian-hating, racist cavalry commander. Well, Custer is out there because the President of the United States ordered the Secretary of War to send him out there. He's out there because the Congress of the United States approved it. He is simply the instrument of the United States government.
Some accounts of the battle go beyond depicting Custer as a rogue aggressor. They portray Sitting Bull as interested only in peace. When Custer's force advances, he rides out and tries to call a truce. But when one of the soldiers shoots his prized horse out from underneath him, Sitting Bull orders his braves to annihilate the cavalry.
The story of how he rode out and his horse was shot out from under him and it angered him is not supported by any evidence.
Sitting Bull doesn't even fight in the battle. He's too old.
All the accounts say that he gathered the women and the children and he led them away from the fighting, which would have been his role as an older man in the tribe. It's not like in the movies where he is on horseback leading the warriors. That was the role of Gaul and Crazy Horse. The young men led the warriors.
Most historians think Custer was crazy for attacking the Sioux. But did you know that if he didn't, he might have been court-martialed?